Howdy ho, YouTube comic book community. Oh, that's my chaser. Mountain Dew. So, anyways, this is a video for Vincru1200. And he's new, but I'll tell you what, man. I already like the motherfucker's voice. He's got a good voice. He's not showing his face, which is no problem. We don't expect that in our community. But, dude's got a good voice, so yeah. He is doing a 150 subscriber contest. And I tried to look to see how many he has now as of the contest. So normally when you launch a contest, all of a sudden you just start getting every fucking person in there. Boom, 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 boom. So he's probably 200 plus now, I would hope. So I mean, this video is a little late. It's still in the pocket. Gonna go ahead and do it. Gotta go buzz. Tonight, I was supposed to be working tonight. I don't get Fridays off. Tonight's Friday. Friday the 18th. So, yeah, I don't get Fridays off. But I have a fucking personal day. And actually, it was supposed to be used last year. Didn't get used. Because every time I ask for personal day, they say no, no, no. You can't take a day off. So, it's because I'm a hard worker. I mean, I always talk about how lazy I am. I'm lazy when I get home because I'm so exhausted from work. So I seriously, I fucking hump that shit at work, man. I work at a grocery store at night, and I throw that shit on the shelf. So I come home and I can stare at the TV and just fucking veg out, man. That's how fucking exhausted I am. I know we're all exhausted. I don't mean to take from you guys, but that's what I say when I say that I'm too lazy. Some of us have a little more spunk to get back up. I don't have that. So, enough about me. It's about Vincru1200 and his 150 subs plus. So he wants to know about stories, like storylines in comics that are your favorites. Here's my problem. There's not a shot in this glass at all. You seen this coming, didn't you, Vincru? My problem is, when I was a kid, here's a little about me. I had asthma really, really, really bad. And I was on so much asthma medicine. And when you're on that much speed as an adult, it fucks you up. But as a child, you can't concentrate on anything. So literally, I would open a comic, read the first 2 panels, and I was lost. So literally, comics I loved, I would pretty much try to read them, and I'd give up. I'd read certain panels that I liked, but I'd have no clue on the story. So there's comics that I loved that I pieced together from reading over years and years and years. I couldn't just sit and read a comic and know what it means. And so I can't tell you, I loved this story from fucking 72, you know, in the Avengers, whatever. It's all stuff that I loved then, because I liked the panels, I loved the heroes in it, and if it was exciting enough, maybe I could retain enough to know that I really liked it, but I could not tell you. I couldn't go back 20 minutes later and tell you what that comic, other than main or basic story plots. I couldn't go into depth. And it's still the same thing, man. If I read a comic now, if you want to ask me, I'll read it today, and you'll ask me tomorrow what was in that comic. I'll be like, and I'll tell you, well, I think it. But man, you guys make me jealous when you're fucking like, oh, this fucking part, like Hallermouse, man, that motherfucker. I mean, seriously, he's like a databank. Captain Strangelove, Sleepy Reader. Fuck, man. I know there's more people. Fool Killer always knows. Fucking Solid ST Ben, he knows, man. These guys read a comic and they've actually most of you guys. Doom. Shit, I'm drawing a blank. I got a buzz, man. Let me take a shot and remember his name. Nope, didn't remember his name. Doom, we all know Doom. Says how bad my memory is, man. So that's when you guys watch a video with me, literally, I'm pulling that shit out of my ass. I don't. And you be pulling shit out of your ass. You pull nothing out of your ass. That's just it. That's why it's all jokes, man. Because my memory's so bad from all the asthma medication I was on that's speed. That's full on speed. When I was a kid, that was pure speed. Now they've changed the asthma medication to whatever they've got now. But fuck, man. I mean, it was doping up children at that time. And but there are things that stick out. There's things that I've read since then that I remember I liked, and I went back and read as an adult. And now I can read it, but you'll never see review videos from me, because unless I just fucking read it, if you see me close my book and then I say, here's my review, then that's what a gimpy review you'll get. Me closing the book and saying, here's what I liked about it. Otherwise, I fucking don't remember, man. And then I'll pull it. And people bitch about Marvel books having that little thing at the beginning that says, it catches you up. Gives their origin, how they got their powers, and then it catches you up. People bitch about, my buddy bitches about it. And he's like, I fucking don't need to know every goddamn issue. I'm like, no, I do. I do. It's made for people like me. So, they know there's all these drugged up fucking medicated kids who had no memory of what they fucking read. So, I like that shit, man. Don't give me 5 pages of that shit, but one page, give me a quick synopsis. I like it. So, for anybody who bitches about that, be in my shoes, and if you're not, don't take it from me. So, okay, here's some stories that I know, and actually, I read this years ago, and there's one I don't know, so I'm not going to give you, I'm just going to tell you to read them because they're good, and I know they are. I'm not going to give you the whole fucking story. I'm not going to give you barely into the story, but anyways, we know this, man. This is a death in the family. Not Death of the Family. This is the original series. This is where Robin dies, man. And this fucking thing, I just got this book, man. I've been trying to get this book for so long. And it's like, I could have got it, but the price I was going to pay, there were so many other books I'd rather have than this, and I finally got this cheap enough that I jumped on it. So I'm so happy to have the first book in this. This is the most expensive of the whole series, so the first one. And I don't know why, this is not the one that Robin dies in, but so now I gave it away. Robin dies in this series, of course. Jason Todd dies in this, so. And actually, this is in my stack to reread again now that I've got this. I actually used to have the trade paperback, and I read that as a 21, 22-year-old man, and still, man, I had so much that shit in my body from as a child that I still couldn't concentrate, man. Could not. So if you wonder why I'm a little wacky now, it's speed as a child. So here's Death and Family, Batman 427. Here's Batman 428, Part 3. And this is where he actually dies. So it's brutal, man. I do remember that's fucking brutal. So I know, maybe I had enough time to reread all these fucking things to get up to speed, but I didn't need to. I know what I loved. If you love stuff enough and you don't remember why you loved it, but you know you loved it, that's enough, man. If it held strong enough for you to forget about the guts, but you remember that skeleton and why you love that motherfucker, then it's pretty fucking good. So now I gotta get back into the guts of this, man. So yeah, look at that. This is Mike Mignola shit, man. That's so very un Mike Mignola. I mean, the other covers look like him. That's just very. I actually had to take a double take and go, is that him? I love that in the Joker, man. Just fucking brilliant. So here's another one. If people have brought up Crisis on Infinite Earths, man, that is so fucking good. And I could have brought all these things that all these other people have brought out. Like I said, I could reread them again today, and I'll have to reread them again in 2 years. just to keep, abreast of what happened in those. I'll retain some of that. Maybe each time I'll retain more and more. Yeah, it's just, but what's fucking classic. You know what's fucking amazing. I've actually read this recently. Actually, this one. I don't have single issues of this. I don't have single issues, and I actually had a crush on a girl when I was younger, and had all the single issues as I bought them off the fucking newsstand. So first prints, and gave them to that girl because I had a crush on her. Because she said she liked comics, and she probably fucking gave them to a boyfriend who fucking gave them to yeah, I never got that girl. So, anyways, Kingdom Come, one of the most amazing fucking comics ever. Just spectacular fucking. You find some really good shit in this. Look, I mean, Alex Ross. I mean, you guys love Alex Ross covers. Buy something Alex Ross painted through the whole fucking book, man. I mean, it's just, my webcam can't do justice to the shit, man. I mean, it's just too amazing. Too amazing. Not only that, man, it's Superman, Batman, Aquaman, Hawkman, Aquaman. Yeah, they're all lined up. Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman goes to find fucking Superman. I think they've all retired. I think there's all these fucking superheroes running amok, man. And actually, Watchmen inspired this. Read Watchmen first. Yeah, okay. I don't have Watchmen here. I actually have the trade paperback on that. Watchmen is the most amazing fucking story ever written, comic book wise. So, take what everybody else says and put it over here. Go get Watchmen, read that, and then come back to this other shit, man. This is why they did fucking Kingdom Come, was because of Watchmen. So, look at this. Superman's retired. He's just fucking working on a farm, man. So look at that shit. Wonder Woman shows up to try to get him back in the game, and he's just like, got nails in his mouth, and nope. I thought there was a scene where he had nails in his mouth. Just fucking, maybe not. Wow. See, you generate these ideas in your head, what you think you remember. So, anyways, okay, here's another, and what Kingdom Come inspired was a DC thing. So, Marvel was inspired to do Marvels. So they did an Alex Ross inspired, pretty much, Kingdom Come was a futuristic version of DC. And how things played out. Marvel's was a look at Marvel as it happened. So you start back at Submariner in the 1940s, Captain America, and Toro, the Invaders. This is a look at how normal people looked at Marvel Universe as it was happening. So it was actually from a reporter's point of view. And he was a younger reporter, so he was supposed to cover all these new fucking superpowered beings coming into existence, and how those newspaper events would have played out. So it's like Submariner man from it was just, you got to read it, man. It's just amazing. So yeah, it was from the common man's point of view, painted by Alex Ross. So it's fucking just spectacular. Normal man's view of what they would have thought as the Marvel Universe was erupting. And it goes through all this shit, man. And that's my pizza. It's done. So yeah, so Marvel's is pretty fucking cool, man. So, and actually, I mean, each issue, there's I don't know how many issues there is. So it goes through, you know, the X-Men. There's the era where it's Toro and, you know, Fantastic Four. I think it goes through, yeah. First it goes through Submariner and those people in the 40s, and then it comes to, like, the Fantastic Four in the 60s. Now it's got to the X-Men or the mutants. The mutants are coming into society, which really fucks them up, man. Society really doesn't like these fucking superpowered people, so. And that plays out in real comics, so. And then it gets to Galactus and Silver Surfer coming into the universe, so it's like the Commons Man view of what the fuck, you know? I'm telling you, man, it's just so good. So good. And now it gets up to the whole Spider-Man thing. And this issue's about, you know, the death of fucking Gwen Stacy and Green Goblin and how that fucking affected the city, so. Is there not more issues than that? It just seems like a fucking weird place to... Okay, so, anyways, wow, we've gone fucking almost 18 minutes, and I've not explained anything in any of these motherfucking books, so here's another one. It's really great. I know, fuck. Incredible CJ. Incredible CJ is buying this. He loves it, I think. I think he's trying to complete this. I think it's an Incredible CJ. So this was fucking amazing. This was the 90s, man. I was, you know, 21, 22-year-old guy. And I was digging this. So it's like, I couldn't tell you all the story now, so that's why this stack of comics I'm going to reread. Because I'm showing you because I know they're amazing. I'm going to reread them and find out why they're so amazing. I just remembered that long ago. And actually, one of the things I don't have in here is Contests of Motherfucking Champions. And if you guys, the first series, if you guys don't know Contest of Champions, it was fucking fabulous. First time they ever brought all the heroes in the Marvel Universe together. Bam! And fucking made them fight each other. It was too fucking cool, man. Yeah. Get those. There's 3 issues, Contest Champions, 1982-83. And just spectacular fucking shit, man. Not Spider-Man, spectacular. Like fucking spectacular fucking Contest Champions, spectacular. Anyways, so Infinity Gauntlet number 2. Let's fucking speed this shit up. Number 3. You used to be able to get these cheap, man, but I guess they're going up, man. Literally, I could have bought fucking 15 of these for $2 in the past. And now I guess they're going up, so. So here's my advice. Buy every comic ever, because they're all going up. Except for X-Force number 2. That's the last issue with Nebula. Nebula is the final battle with fucking Galactus. No, Galactus. Thanos. Okay, so the next question he had, this is why it took me so long to make a fucking pencil. I'll kill you. Is, he wanted you to say what your name means. And everyone... Gimpy! Hold on, give me just half a second. Okay, so anyways, he's in the closet. Gimpy's in the closet? My cat's in the closet. Gimpy204. The, Gimpy comes from my cat. I actually started this website, the YouTube channel, in 2005 when YouTube first fucking popped up. I actually had posted made my site when they were still emailing to people who just joined. They were showing themselves packing their office in. Hi, we're in our new office, our YouTube office. This should be fun, you know. So I was there at the very fucking beginning. So as soon as I heard you could post videos, and if you can watch my early channel, my early stuff on my channel, I have videos of myself when I was younger. We made videos, me and my buddies, as 20-some-year-old guys. They were comedies. I thought they were brilliant. Other people just ain't getting it. So and we've got at least 100 of them. So I think I may have 15, 20 of them posted, and people don't get them. But that's why I started posting them. I thought they were fucking brilliant. I thought we were gonna be famous. I don't care about that shit. So that's why I made the channel. And then I didn't know that I was ever going to be talking to you guys. I thought I'd just post a channel. Didn't matter what my fucking name was. Didn't matter. And I just got a new kitten at that time. And his name was Gimpy. Little bitty baby kitten. He was crippled. Loved him from the start, man. So I named my cat Gimpy. Well, the movies we made were at an apartment named 204. Apartment 204. So all of our movies are under the banner of 204 Club Films. So he became Gimpy 204. Now I'm stuck with that. You know, this so far 116 videos later, and I'm stuck with Gimpy 204. I had no clue. It's like some of you guys come in and are like, I gotta think of something cool, like Batman's ball sack 5250, and I'm like, that's cool. You know what you're gonna be doing with that channel. I had no clue. I thought I knew what I was doing with this channel. So yeah, Gimpy 204 came from my cat and my old movie stuff. So 204 is very important to me. Everything I will ever do will be 204. So there'll probably be 204 in my fucking grave. So other people come up with I am, Smithers Smacky Snacks 4725. They just throw something in there, a number. My number actually means something, so I don't know if yours does. If yours does, more power to you. I don't know if Vincru1200 means something or he just made it up then. 204 actually does mean something to me, so it's actually my lucky number. How often do you run into 204? But you know what? I watch movies all the time. I'm like, oh, I said that fucking hotel number was 204, and I do it all the time. And actually, all of our friends do it. Oh, did you see 204 was in that one movie? Vincru, I'm so sorry, man. I'm drunk. Okay, on to the next video.